Welcome my friends to some more Old School RuneScape, the exciting Hardcore Ironman No Shop series brought to you by Renaissance Gaming. So over some of the past streams I have been grinding this Polnovich rooftop course. I can't remember if I showed this on an actual episode or not, or if I've only been streaming these grinds. So just in case, we'll do the introduction while I'm doing a lap of this Polnovich rooftop course. The purpose of me doing this was to get to 75 agility. 75 agility allows me to do the agility pyramid without the risk of failing an obstacle, because if you fail an obstacle at the agility pyramid, you take 10 damage. I only have 19 HP, so that would be a sure, quick, easy way for me to lose my hardcore status, which I don't want. But now with 75 agility, I can do the agility pyramid relatively safely, and so that's what I would like to show in this episode. So yeah, there you go. Here is one completed rooftop course. You'll see that I have a lot of Waterskins in my inventory. I got that at a previous episode way back in the day. Let me show you where. I got that at the ruins of Unka. There is a spawn for a Waterskin here, so I picked up a bunch of them, left them in my bank for precisely this occasion. So let me go ahead and fill them up. Oh no! Can I not fill it up here? That's kind of annoying. Maybe at the fountain, though. I guess it makes sense. I can't just drop it down a well. So, of course, the agility pyramid is in the middle of the desert. You do take desert heat damage if you do not have Waterskins with you. So I figured I'd load up pretty juicy here. And the other thing that I want to do while I'm here in town is... I hate to say it. I'm going to have to break one of my own rules, and that is the no shop rule. Now, if you recall, I have made exceptions to this rule in the past. The most important exception to the no shop rule is if there's an item that I need to complete a quest in which there is no other way for me to get that item unless I buy it from a shop. We are coming up on one of those exceptions. So, in the previous episode, I did the dig site quest, which leads into the Bon Voyage quest. In order to do the Bon Voyage quest, I will need 2 vodkas. There's no other way to get a vodka. There's no overworld spawn, no monster drops it, so the only way to get it is to buy it from a shop. And so, this is one of the exceptions. I will talk to Ali, the barman, and I will buy 2 vodkas. And that will be for the Bon Voyage quest sometime in the relatively near future, but for now, I will kind of store it in my bank, but I figured I don't really come here that often, so it was a good time for me to just get that out of the way. Alright, so from here, let me take a magic carpet ride to Narda. That'll put me a little bit closer to the agility pyramid. It's going to be a relatively shorter episode. I just kind of wanted to be able to show the agility pyramid on its own episode. Alright. Interesting little place here. Oh no, this is dry, so I can't actually refill my Waterskins here. That is unfortunate. Now, I thought there was a bank here. There should be a bank. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Let me put this in my food tab. Okay, perfect. And now I think I'm ready to go, so I am going to leave a few slots open here, because when you do the agility pyramid, you get the agility top, which you can fill here, and then I don't really know how long this is all going to last me. I need to find a good balance between enough open slots to carry pyramid tops, enough of this clothing to reduce my stamina consumption. I can't really use desert robes to reduce the effects of the desert heat because I need to buy those at a shop, and so obviously that's a no-go for somebody like myself. So from here I'm going to run southwest to the agility pyramid, and I thought I could get water here, but it looks like this town is dry, so I'll probably have to go to Polnovich whenever I need a refill on the Waterskins, which is unfortunate. There's no water here, but there are water barrels. I wonder if I could use... if I could use the water skins on those water barrels. I don't know. Anyway, let me start heading to the southwest. And we'll go to the agility pyramid. Now, you could always bring a knife and cut cactus, and that'll give you water. But I am not going to worry about that for right now. I, of course, got the RuneLite plugin for agility going, and then I also got the plugin that allows you to see how many uses you have left for an item, so it allows me to keep better inventory on how much water I have left and when I need to start heading back. I will play that very conservatively, being a hardcore Ironman, of course. Okay, so let's go down here and see what we can do. Let me talk to my friend Simon Templeton. Hello. G'day, mate. I'm Simon Templeton. Who are you? I'm Dark Elf 609. What are you doing all the way out here? I've been contracted to retrieve artifacts from the top of this magnificent pyramid. So, why are you down here and not up there then? Well, it's me back. An old injury I picked up in Sophanum has come back to haunt me. I was working for the Museum of Varrock, and the gold I had been given wasn't enough to pay for the carpet rides, let alone any decent equipment, but that was a long time ago. I can't even lift a chisel right now. There's no way I can climb all the way up there. How on earth did you get down the cliff face then? That's what set off the injury. I was fine before. I scrabbled down that pesky slope. I think it will be a while before I can climb back up again. I must be getting old. Hang on a second, you look like you're pretty agile and up for a challenge. How about you retrieve it for me? I'll tell you what, I'll give you 10,000 coins for every artifact you get for me. I'll see what I can do. Good on ya, mate. So yeah, you only need 30 agility to do this, but you'll be failing quite often. At 75, you no longer fail the obstacles. So let's go ahead and do a lap here. It's pretty straightforward. Now, there are a couple of obstacles that could possibly kill you here, even with 75 agility. And I'll point those out as we get to them. So this moving block, for example, it can push you off if you time it wrong. So you have to be kind of careful with that block. And there's going to be another one up top. So the expected experience rates here are about 40,000 experience per hour and about 250,000 gold per hour, which is pretty exciting. That'll be good, a good way for me to make money, obviously, as an Ironman. And this is one of the best places to farm for the agility pet, the giant squirrel. The only better one is that penguin agility. But this gives you a nice mix of money, experience, and that opportunity to get the giant squirrel. So it's a great place to train agility overall. And I'll be doing a lot of agility pyramid streams moving forward. Should be fun though, I'm looking forward to it. See, I'm a little paranoid about this block. I'm gonna wait for it just because it's my first time doing this. I want to get a sense of the timing. Because those can push you off, and I think you take like 8 damage if it pushes you off, which is disastrous. Plus you have to go back through everything you just did, which can be a pain. But not failing any of these obstacles is pretty nice. Now the only tricky thing is once you make it to the top, before you continue, you have to kind of climb up here to grab the pyramid. There you go. You found a golden pyramid. Perfect. And then you can finally exit this place. Very good. And that is that. Let me talk to my friend here. Hello, Simon. Good day, Dark Elf 609. How's it going? Not bad, mate. Not bad at all. Got any artifacts for me? Gonna sell it. You hand over the artifact, and Simon hands you 10,000 gold coins. Ripper! Thanks a bundle, mate. Thanks to you, I can fulfill me contract. You're a true blue. The boss will be pleased. Glad I was able to help, but who is your boss? I thought you worked for the museum. Mind your own bizzo, mate. But if you get any more, you know where I am. Okay, so yeah, a little bit of a shorter episode today. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any advice for me on Agility Pyramid, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm looking for the right ratio of Waterskins to bring, how many artifacts I should collect in my inventory before coming up here to sell them, and stuff like that, right? So if you have any ideas on fully optimizing this, please leave it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next stream or episode.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.